It's raining on the Upper West Side. The type of rain that would be romantic if you weren't soaked through to the bone and catching a chill. This particular New York City street is hazy, but in that mist we see a couple running into the club. A classic scene with the nature of serendipity. One stumbles and the other one catches them before they fall. They share whispers of sweet nothings and promises of forever.
Some don't buy it.
Others never will.
The music is enough for all that drab dwelling to dissipate. Up the stairs and to your right, the night comes alive. The band is on the back wall facing outwards towards an expanse of space intended for dancers who sway to the swelling song. A man spins around on a bar stool and peruses the couple that's just stumbled into the club in a mess of limbs. He thinks that.
Nothing is as simple as an I love you makes it sound. And I love you can make a mess out of the most logical of men.
And James Darby had always considered himself a logical man. As his empty glass is removed, he takes off his hat and stands. Now, drink in hand, he makes his way behind a curtain to the left of the bandstand. The music becomes muffled as a fire escape at the end of the hall comes into view. Here, we see another man who sits with his feet dangling off the edge.
Benny,
James climbs the metal staircase, only pausing a few steps up, nearly looming over his current company. He offers Benny his drink.
Who refuses?
With the wave of his hand, he downs it himself. The click of the glass against the staircase and the sound of himself swallowing the bitter brown beverage are like thunder in his ears.
I thought you were going to stop drinking that shit.
I was also going to quit you.
With that, Benny lifts his head, revealing eyes that held the world's worth of sorrow.
It fits him.
Sitting on the fire escape in the rain, Benny sings the blues.
As many men do.
But Benny sings them well. People cry as if the words coming from his mouth have caressed the darkest recesses of their souls.
You're an angel.
They tell him, and the guy just shrugs in response before sliding away to go sit on that fire escape all alone. Or at least they assume he's alone.
Dance with me.
Oh, yes, Benny was never alone. Every time he turned around, there was James standing there with that signature smirk and the promise of mischief.
You hate dancing.
Benny says with a groan, hauling himself over the ledge, a gasp of surprise pulling out of his lungs as James pulls him back to chest.
But you don't.
James spins Benny into a standard slow dance hold.
So dance with me.
Benny rips away from his hold and slings himself over the edge.
Go dance with your wife.
And Benny's gone. And James is left stood there in the unromantic rain. And eventually he comes home to me.